Did you know that Israel invented the cherry tomato?
Actually, that's a lie.
Well, maybe not fully a lie, but a little bit of a lie.
Let me tell you why. The cherry tomato itself is actually pretty old. The first bit of written evidence we have of a cherry tomato dates back to the 1600s. But here's where Israel comes into the picture. In the 1970s, two scientists at Hebrew University invented basically a shelf-stable cherry tomato. To do this, they basically slowed down the ripening process of the cherry tomato. Now, the scientists themselves don't even claim that they invented the cherry tomato. For instance, one of them, Nahum Kadar, said in an interview once, "Claiming we invented the cherry tomato isn't really the right way to call it." So then why does this myth even persist? Why do people even think that Israel invented the cherry tomato when they didn't? Well, Israel actually wants you to think that. In 2010, Israel started a PR campaign to promote the country's scientific and technological achievements. And they basically put this in pamphlets and airports and on the El Al Airlines flights. It was everywhere. And one of the major technological innovations that they listed was Israel invented the cherry tomato. This is such a pervasive belief that in 2012, a researcher actually surveyed a bunch of vendors at a Jerusalem food market and found that more than a third of them believed that Israel invented the cherry tomato. Why do people still believe something that isn't fully true? Well, it's because this idea of Israel inventing the cherry tomato fits into the broader image of Israel as a startup nation. Israel isn't the only nation that does this. Almost all countries try and invent a specific identity for themselves, and they want to portray this to their citizens and to the world at large. Here's how historian Eric Hobsbawm puts it. Though governments are engaged in deliberate ideological engineering, it would be a mistake to see these exercises as pure manipulation from above. They were, indeed, most successful when they could build on already present unofficial nationalist sentiments. The invention of a national identity doesn't just happen from above. It also happens within the people and within the citizens itself. And the reason why this idea of the cherry tomato as an Israeli invention persists is because it furthers and builds upon this strong belief of Israel as a tech hub, as a place of innovation, as a startup nation. So yeah, there you go. National identity in a tiny red fruit.